Welcome everyone back to my channel. I haven't made a video in a little while, and today I wanted to make a video and share with you guys the different ways that I use my essential oils. I have been sharing my oils with my friends and my family and just people that I meet, and a lot of times they've heard about the oils but they don't really know how to use them. So when I've been giving them samples, they don't really know what to do with them. So I wanted to make this video because I can't reach everyone in person, of course, all the time. So I wanted to be able to have this video so I could just share it with people who I have been sharing my oils with. And so I just wanted to share with you guys some of the ways that I use my oils. Of course, this is the way that I like to use them. This is the way that I use them. Everybody has different ways of using their oils and how they like to use them, and all of the oils are very generalized. So you can use, for example, lavender for like a million different things, and some people might like lavender to help them relax and get ready for bed, and some people might just not, it just like does not work for them in that way, and they might use a different kind of oil to help them relax and get ready for bed. And so it's kind of like a trial and error type of thing. You just gotta kind of experiment a little bit with them and see what works for you and what works with your body. You know your body better than anybody else, and so I just always think that you should trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust your body. Whatever your body's telling you, you will know more than anybody else most of the time. Well, all of the time, I think, when something is either wrong or not okay, or if one day you're feeling different, and that's a little bit different than how you feel every other day. You know your body, and so listen to your body, trust your instincts. And so I want to show you guys different ways that I use these oils. And it's not just oils. We have a ton of things, but just specifically the oils, I want to show you guys what I do with them. And so if you are interested in watching and seeing how I use these oils, please keep watching and let's get into them. So the first way that I like to use them, one of the ways, is aromatic. And so whatever kind of oils you like to use, I like to use lavender, peppermint, and lemon, right? So these are the three kind of more basic essential oils. But they are also the ones like that I use the most. I use these a lot. I don't know if you can tell, this one is kind of running out a little bit already. But, they're all pretty much running out. But what I like to do with these three, in terms of, like aromatically, I like to use these things. And these things are the, what do you call them? Like nasal inhaler. But these are empty. You can kind of see it's empty. And so you can buy these, and it comes with a little it's like a little cotton thing where you can put the oils. You can get like a 12-pack of these on Amazon for like $8 or something like that, which is where I got mine from. And I love to use these. And so I want to just show you guys how I do mine. And so let's take lavender. And so I just do some drops on here. It comes with the little bottom holder thing, so you can hold it from there if you don't want to touch it. And so I just do about 8 drops. And of course, like this all depends on however you want to make your blend. If you want to make it a little bit stronger in the lavender scent than the peppermint, you put more lavender, you do less peppermint, however you want to do it. This is all customizable. It's however you want to do yours. And then I do peppermint. And I do the same amount for all of them. I do 8 drops of each, and then I do lemon. And so the reason why I like to do these 3 oils is because I like, it just smells so good. Lavender. Lavender reduces anxious feelings. It calms you down. It helps you relax a little bit. And I have suffered with really bad anxiety for as long as I can remember. And I love lavender. I love this because I can take this with me anywhere. So let me show you. Just put it in there. And so you can either press it in or kind of just like hit it against the table. I mean, that's what I do. Just to close it. It smells so good. And then you put the top on. And then there it is, right? So now I have lavender, peppermint, and lemon in this inhaler. And so, like I was saying, I like the lavender for that. Lavender helps me reduce those anxious feelings a lot. The lemon essential oil is, it's got a lot of cleansing benefits, you know, and so, I mean, that goes in your body. All of this stuff affects your body just the way, maybe not exactly the way, but very similar to applying them on yourself. You know, it still soaks in. Your body still receives all those good health benefits from it. And so in peppermint, you know, these two. So peppermint promotes more like clear breathing. You know, it opens up your airways and it helps you take in, you know, more air. And normally people use peppermint as in like, as an upper, as a, to help you be more alert, to help you wake up a little bit, you know. I mean, lavender is supposed to help you kind of relax, kind of get you ready for bed, you know. So it's an interesting combination when you put these two together because, well, for me, if I'm using this during the daytime, I feel like the peppermint kind of affects me a little bit more. It like helps me wake up, helps me be alert. But then the lavender helps me kind of stay a little bit relaxed and not over excited or anxious, you know, about things. So they kind of balance out. And then it also, I think it depends on your state of being, right? So at nighttime, I also use this at nighttime. And when I'm like getting ready for bed and trying to relax, like at the end of the day, I'm always using this, and it doesn't like wake me up and it doesn't get me ready to go run, you know. I mean, I can still fall asleep and it still helps me relax and be able to fall asleep. So those two work really well together for me. I know, like I said, it depends on your body, on, you know, whatever you like. I like to use these three for those reasons, for their properties, right? And I like also all of these. So you can take, so that's aromatic, right? You can also put a drop on your hands, do this, and you get the same effects. You can use a diffuser, put them in your diffuser and just let them diffuse in your home while you're, you know, working at home or working out or trying to go to bed. You can diffuse the different kind of blends that, you know, help you do those things. And so those are a few ways, you know, the diffuser, doing a nasal inhaler, just putting it on your hands and smelling it. So that's what I like to do with the aromatic. And so with all these three oils, you can also take them internally. You can take a lot of these oils internally. Some are not recommended to take internally, but a lot of these, most of these are. And these three, the lavender, the peppermint, and the lemon, you can all take internally. And the different ways that I like to take internally, so like lemon, I mean, lemon's got powerful cleansing properties. And so you can take lemon and take it in like a glass cup or bottle, or however you like to do it, right? Just do a couple drops in there. It doesn't add like such a huge flavor, I don't think, but you can add it. Take your lemon internally, and it'll give you all of those cleansing properties to your body, you know, and that's, I mean, that is just like so awesome. Plus, it's a citrus, and they tend to be, give you a little bit more energy, you know, throughout the day. So while you're doing stuff, you just put it in your water, and it'll keep you going, you know, throughout your day. And so you can take lemon internally that way. That's how I like to use it. It's in my water. You can use peppermint. I like to use peppermint internally as to help my digestive system. Especially right now that I'm pregnant. I am, I think, just about 7 months pregnant. You know, I have a lot of indigestion and a lot of bloating and a lot of those things. And so we have veggie caps, right? So this is another way that you can take them internally. So it comes with, I mean, we have just empty capsules. These are just empty capsules. And you can take your oils, and I take my peppermint, and I just do a couple drops in there, and I do peppermint, and I do ginger. Ginger is good for your digestive. And so you just close it, and it kind of like clicks a little bit, and then you just take it. You take it with your water, whatever you want to take it with. You take any oil you want. You can take lavender in a capsule, and to help, you know, to help you relax. And there's a lot of things that you can take this, like there's the On Guard protective blend. That's also another oil that helps with like seasonal threats and immunity. And so if you're starting to feel like your body's feeling a little bit extra tired and feeling like it's fighting something, you just put a few drops of On Guard in here, and whatever stuff you want, whatever oils you want, and you can just take it. This is a very, very easy way to do it. You can also just drop a drop on your tongue or underneath your tongue. I don't really like to do that, but you can do that. So there's other oils that you can also use for cooking. We have like black pepper. You can use that for cooking. We have thyme. We have basil. We have a lot of oils that you can include in your cooking. And so that's another way that you can use your oils internally. And so those are just the three that I mentioned, the lemon, the peppermint, and the lavender. So I'm telling you, I have so many uses for these. I mean, there are just so many uses for all of these that you can really go through them real quick. And so the last way is topically. So another way that you can use these oils, and I'm just going to stick to these three because these are just like the very, very simple oils. I mean, they have so many uses that that I think everybody just loves these oils. And so topically, I mean, you can use lemon also on your hands, and it'll soak in, and it'll give you those same cleansing properties and those uplifting feelings, you know. And so you can put it on your hands, Um, Lavender, I love using lavender on occasional skin irritations. So anything, I mean, like I use the heck out of this thing. Um, for like bug bites, I use it on my bug bites, on my son's bug bites. Any kind of like scratches or um, sorry, it's like coming out a little bit. Um, any kind of like skin imperfections, you can use lavender on, and it soothes it so well. It just works so well on skin irritations, and I love it. I love using this on that. Um, I also sometimes I'll do like a roller bottle, and I'll put fractionated coconut oil, and I will put lavender, and that's what I'll use on the bottom of my son's feet just at nighttime, or even if he is getting, even if his bottom is irritated, sometimes I'll just rub some of that on there, and it just helps so much. So that's another way that you can use lavender topically. Peppermint. Peppermint, I like to use topically. Like I said, you could use it on your hands, and it'll absorb through your hands and um, get to your body system like that. You can put it on the bottom of your feet. You can always put them in the back right here of your ears. But peppermint, I like to use it when you are feeling overheated. And so, like, one of the things, my husband is a mechanic, and so he is outside in this horrible, horrible Texas weather. I mean, I just like feel for my husband because I can't stand outside for like more than 30 minutes without dying. So I made a little spray bottle, and I can show you actually the kind that I got. It's a little spray bottle like this that I also got from Amazon. And so you just fill it up with water. Well, I fill it up with water, and it comes with all these pieces. It's just how it comes. And I'll fill it up with water, and I'll add peppermint in there. And I made this for him to help him cool down while he's at work. And they have fans at his job. So whenever he, however often he uses it, but he told me he uses it. He says he really likes it. It really helps him. You spray it on, and it cools you down so much. It just feels so good. And I tried it actually one day when I went to go visit him at his job, and I just love it. So anytime you're feeling overheated, you're going to be spending time outside, or even if it's that, that winter time, and you're starting to feel warm or things like that. I also put that in a roller bottle, or we have some that are already come in a roller bottle. I like to use that on my son because if he's sleeping, I don't have to wake him up. I just sneak in his room, I just put it on the temples, and you have to be a little bit careful with that because it is a little bit strong and it'll make your eyes water like crazy. He's already sleeping, so I just put it just like right here, and I put it on the bottom of his feet, and I put it on his chest, and it's just so cooling, and it works, I'm telling you, and I love it. I don't have to wake him up. I can just go in there and do it. Even if I'm feeling that way, and I keep it by my bed. I mean, if I wake up for whatever reason, well, lately I wake up a million times a night because I have to go use the restroom because I pee a million times. Just grab it, roll it on. You don't really even have to be fully awake to use it, because it's just right there and it's so easy. So, anyways, those are all like the million ways that you can use these oils. And that's just these 3 oils. And they're just so simple. Let me get that one there. So simple, so easy. It's peppermint, lavender, and lemon. And you can start off with these 3. Just start off with those 3. You'll find a million uses for them. You'll love them. Smells so good. And so anyways, those are just some of the ways that I like to use these oils. there are a lot of other products that we have that include the oils, that you can take internally or topically, or I mean the million different ways, right? So that's just my favorite way of using these oils. If you guys have any questions or any other things, any other ways that you guys like to use these oils, if you're already using them, please comment below. Just let me know. I love hearing all the different ways that everybody uses them. And then there's a bunch of ideas. Like there's just like so many different ways that people use them that you don't even think about. And you're like, oh my gosh, like I could be using it for this and I could be using it for that. And so please share, your ideas, your thoughts, your questions. Share them in your comments. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I really, really hope that you guys can put it to use, that it would help you use the oils that you already have. Or if you have been wondering about the oils and just haven't really asked because you don't really know what to do with them and you don't really know how to use them, I encourage you to try them out. And if you guys are interested, just let me know, and just comment below, and I'll help you guys out with any of the questions that you might have. So if you like this video, if it was helpful to you guys, which I hope it was, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe so you can keep watching all of my other videos that I'm gonna keep uploading, so I can try to be helpful and informational a little bit, and share my story with you guys. And so just subscribe and hit the notifications so that you guys know every time I post a video. I will be doing it more often, I promise.